Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our Go Live here. This is Katrina, and I love what I do. I help immigrant career moms move beyond the 9 to 5. We'll have some fun tonight. We will do this topic, spill the comments, reading your bests and wildest comments live. I might do Taglish, so we'll see. But let me know, guys, where you're tuning in from so we know how global we are. I had some curlers here. I thought of just removing it while doing go live. I know it's nighttime. Na-push ng konti ang aking go live because I got busy sending out contracts, onboarding new business partners, and of course, it's the weekend. Usually, I tend to take it slower during the weekends because of mommy duties, household. By the way, I'm aalisin ko din to mamaya, pero ilalagay ko na din. This is how I do my uh, blowout hair. I'll show you later. And then just for the purpose of this go live, I thought of putting on a very light makeup just to really up my energy some more. So I just simple lang. Nilalagyan ko lang siya na. So I have my paubos na, my ST Lauder, what do you call this? Foundation. Very, very light. And sometimes kapag gusto ko talaga na very parang nasa bahay lang, which is usually nasa bahay lang naman talaga. Or pick up ng kids. I just use this hourglass. This is hydrating skin tint. I really like it kasi very light lang siya. And then I just put very light eyeshadow and um, I love this Dior, what do you call this, palette. Kasi ano lang siya, yan, ganyan. How do you do this? Mga shades of neutral shades. And then I just put very light brown also likes the eyeliner. And this one, I'll just put, dati hindi ako gumagamit ng, what do you call this, lip liner. Pero nga na-appreciate ko na siya. So, nagkakaroon ng more definition. And fave ko lang ang mga neutral colors. So, this is, ayan, meron tayong side chika na makeup. This is, ano ba to? Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade of Pillow Talk. So, and wala pa itong lipstick. Ano pa lang to? Ay, hindi, nilagyan ko na pala. So, eyeliner, lip liner, and then may travel size siya. I like this kasi, kung hindi ko magustuhan yung color, maliit lang siya. But I really like this. This is also in the shade of Pillow Talk. I think nabili ko tong package with a smaller lip liner na naubos na. So, I bought a new one. Ganito lang siya. I like how natural looking it is. And then, I just finish up with my, what do you call this? Naging makeup session tayo, no? Also, Dior. I like this kasi it's a lip plumper. Meron siyang, ano ba yun? Hyaluronic something. This is Dior Addict. What's the shade? 13. It's called Lip Maximizer. I think this is my second na. So, nagustuhan ko talaga yung una. So, I bought another one. And it looks very natural lang din, di ba? Ayan. Bilisan ko na daw, sabi ng aking mga boys. Si Mami gabi na nag-go live pa. Kasi I have a goal. I have a goal of course, being more consistent here. I've been very consistent, but I will be more consistent, especially with the go lives. So you guys can know more about not just me, not just the business, but of course me as well as a person, as a human being behind the brand, right? Because at the end of the day, business building is all about building relationships. Because I know some of you have been following me for a while, but at the same time, there's still that feeling of, is this real? Is there a real person behind this? Yes, that is me. By the way, let me see. Hey Jessica. Hey, nice to see you. Yes, you caught me here. Thanks for being here. By the way, okay. While I read your best and wildest and fun comments, I'll do my not unboxing, not opening, but unrolling of my hair. Okay, let's see if I can do that. Excuse me. At the same time, um, you know, I've been here in the online space. I've been working in the online space for more than 6 years now, since April of 2019. So I had my fair share of comments and uh, interactions, conversations with the people of the internet. Sometimes, most of the time, of course, definitely the internet, the World Wide Web has technically um, changed my life, my family's life for the better. 360-degree turn, definitely tons and tons of benefits. I was able to, quit my job, work from Wi-Fi, travel more, move to this new place, sponsor my parents' Canadian visas, help others do the same. I'm mentoring now. I think close to 2,000 people, like parents, moms, dads all over the world in our online business community. And I don't take that very lightly. So, of course, those are the usual benefits that I mentioned. The personal growth is massive as well. The things that I never thought that I'll be doing. Now I'm able to do. I didn't have any prior experience when it comes to social media marketing business, but as Jim Rohn said, the your income seldom exceeds your personal development, and I can personally attest to that. I'm still the Katrina 6 years ago in some way, but business wise, skills wise, it's a totally different person. And of course, I'm very grateful that God has showed me this business, use this business as a vessel for me to be able to um, live more comfortably for my family, for myself, for the people that I love, my my family, my parents, my brother, my in-laws, and my sister-in-law, her their kids, my parents, and yeah, so many things. But also on the other side of the internet, of course, there are I would say it has toughened me for the past 6 years because of the comments that I would receive. Yes, sometimes I would, the usual hate comments, scammer, anong ginagawa mo, parang you're scamming people, or things like that. Of course, at the beginning, I took it personally. Sabi ko, wala naman akong ginagawang masama. Why are these people? Okay, let's start the ano. Wala naman akong ginagawang masama. Ah, Sabi ko, bakit bakit nila iniisip na I'm scamming people? I pay taxes here. I'm just wanting to um, earn a little extra, like extra $1,000 nung naka-mat leave ako 6 years ago. Uh, that was those were the initial personal reactions that I had. But as I go along the way, as I've embraced the journey, I realized those comments are not necessarily true for me because those comments are usually reflections of what other people are experiencing. And unfortunately, madami sa online audience natin ang naka-experience ng negative circumstances in the past. They bought something, a product or service, and it didn't work out for them. So now they have that wall, they have that filter, or maybe their families or friends had bad experiences, and their friends shared it to them. So somehow they're very wary, and that is totally understandable kasi ganun din naman ako initially. But also on top of that, I do get like fun comments. And yun, na share ko sa inyo today while I unroll my curlers here. So I did my Dyson wrap. Where is that? Uh, this one, my Dyson Air Wrap. I think I bought it like 4 or 5. I'll talk more about this in a bit. And then I put like this Velcro rollers from Amazon. So I want to share that. I want to share some fun comments with all of you here. Let me see here. There you go. Let me see. Yeah, let me know, guys, where you're tuning in from. Okay, so we know how global we are. First one is this is one of the interesting comments that I would get when uh, every now and then on my, especially on my ads, on my posts when I do my advertising on Meta, specifically on Facebook and Instagram. So this one is on from Facebook. I think she is also from our business, Romina Viernes, FRF e-marketing. Hello, hello. Sabi niya, Coach Katrina, how are you related to Luna-Umali of GMA News of Public Affairs? Just curious. And Romina, as I've said in the comment, I commented back, sabi ko, she's not the first one to mention this. Um, I've gotten a few of this in different ads, and I find it really interesting and fun at the same time. And you guys are not, it's a valid question. Why? Because I used to work also, uh, as I mentioned, sa GMA 7 before when we were still in the Philippines. That was my first, no, not really first, but my second job, corporate job in the Philippines. I graduated broadcast communications sa UP Diliman. And I actually, ang first dream ko out of college, that's why I took broadcast communication, is I wanted to be a reporter before. But obviously, God, there's a different plan. But I met my husband there. Hindi po ako. Hindi po ako yan. Hindi po ako si Maris. Maris is Maris. Magka-last name lang. Actually, ang kapilido niya is my husband. But we actually have a picture together. So that's her, and this is me, and our spouse is my husband, and Rafi Tima, that's her husband. So this was at a wedding na inattende namin. I think nagninang ba si husband ko? I don't know. I forgot. Pero yeah, we attended. This is 20 December of 2015, if I remember correctly. Before we flew year before we flew to here, Canada. So yeah, that's the picture that we have. Diba? I'm freaking out, but hindi pa ako siya. Kaapelido ko lang po. But yes, I used to work sa GMA 7, and my husband actually was the one who had a direct working relationship with them, because my husband used to work with the news department. I used to work sa public affairs. So yeah, different shows lang naman ang difference niya. So pag mga remote events, pag yung mga reporters nasa labas ng studio, so my husband would be in charge of the setup there. Okay, so that's that. Let's go on. Hi Mars. O, 'di ba? Pinapa-volume natin kasi ano, my hair is very fine, very thin, tapos it tends to be flat. Kaya ayan, arte-arte tayo today. Akala mo kung saan pupunta 'no, matutulog lang naman. Thank you for tuning in, Mars. Next comment. Yan, speaking of hair, ito yung mga comment. Sabi ni Naide? Oh, wait, paano ba 'to? Pindutin natin. Naide Bowen, gusto ko yung hair curler. Anong brand yan, sis? Oh, by the way, itong mga comments na 'to, dito siya galing. Dito sa ad ko na 'to. This is ayan, nawala na. Nasaan na siya? Ayan, this was the ad. So I was curling my hair when I was talking about the business, and then towards the end, I said, "Comment start if you're ready to see what's possible for you." So I was looking at the comments kanina, sabi ko, and then I scroll, I think up to like the 22 weeks ago since I launched this one. So, ito yung mga interesting and fun comments. Sabi ni Naida, gusto yung hair curler, anong brand yun, sis? And also same with, uh, here, Diamond. Diamond Davis, what's the hair tool you're using, Katrina? And my quick answer to that, for all of you wondering, it's a Dyson Airwrap. It looks like this. Ni screenshot ko lang to from Sephora before I went live. I think this is their newer version. So more technically, yeah, it's syempre mas madami na silang added tools here, but it's basically the same. So pink, hot pink lang yung sa akin. So I have like four, five, madami ding attachments eh. But yung iba here, I think a difference lang naman is this one. I don't know if you can see like the lower right, the bottom right. The rest I have those as well. So this is a really good investment. I know it's on the pricier side. It's like nung binili ko to, I hit a major milestone sa business. Kaya sabi ko, this is my reward. Para natatandaan ko din yung milestone. I think it's about 600, 700 back then. But I would say sobrang sulit. Kasi, you know, you can get like a blow dried hair from home. And madali lang din siya kasi as in, din, pag in, like this. So, pag in-on ko siya, so maiingay lang, um, nahuhook niya yung hair. Like, like that. O, diba? Tapos, nilagyan ko lang siya ng curler para mas mag-fold. So, that's that. Okay, Naida and Diamond. That is that. So, super sulit, I would say. All right, let me see. And the last one is the bangs. Ayan. Ayan. Kasi siya yung nauna. So, kulot-kulot talaga siya. Meron pa pala dito sa likod. Ay, dapat pala in-spray ko. Nakalimutan kong spray yan. Kasi nakita ko si Bretman Rock. I don't know if you guys know him. But, ayan. Tapos, I saw Bretman Rock. Ganda ng hair niya. Alam ko nag-makeup din siya. And then hair. Ganitong ginawa niya, oh. He knows, so, what do you call this? Like a big comb. Tapos, he said the top of my hair tends to go flat and very fine hair. And then a hairspray. Ayan, ganyan. Tapos, ayan, nag-volume siya. Tapos, nilagay din niya dito sa side, like that. Also, spray. Ay, parang walang effect masyado dito. Ayan, diba? Parang graduation. That is that. Oh, I like the volume. Diba? Para akong a-attend ng kasal. Ano ba yan? Let me see here. See, hey Sheila. Watching from Sacramento. Hello. So this is the Dyson Airwrap. O, diba? Kasi pag hindi ko siya binlow dry ng ganito, hindi na makita yung kulot kasi short lang naman siya. Meron siyang different barrels, iba-ibang size. Isa slimmer, isa medyo mas malaki. Depende sa hair blowout na gusto mo in life. Na gusto mo ma-achieve. So, ayan. So, tomorrow, pagkagising ko, I woke up like this na. Pero hindi ko masyado gusto yung hawin niya. But anyway, ayan, ganyan siya. Feeling ko I'm back to my grade 1 hairstyle kasi this is how short my hair was when I was in grade 1. So I was like 7 years old. Sige, hindi lang muna natin. Anong pinagagawa natin dito? Oy, Angel! Kilala mo si Bretman Rock? O, diba? I don't know naaliw ako sa mga niya, sa kanyang chickens. Nakikita ko lang siya recently and then nakita ko yung hair hack na ganun. Ayan. What's the next one? Next is, I think I have like last two here na categories. Next is this one. Sabi niya, hi DR Pagawitan Baloran. Love your skin. Miss K, Korean skin na siya. Salamat. You know, a lot of people, also especially when I meet people offline, one of the questions that like the other day, Friday, was it Friday? Oh no, Thursday. So we had a meet up ng mga business colleagues ko in one of the biggest affiliate companies that we have dito. May branch kami dito sa Toronto. And then, uh, sabi niya, sis, sabi niya, bakit ang kinis-kinis mo? Anong ginagamit mo? Well, first of all, ang secret talaga dyan is, um, you have to find your, si Mr. Right. No, well, first of all, I'm very grateful kasi my dad's skin is major ko nakuha sa kanya. Genes, yes. So I'm very grateful. And at the same time, my mom naman, she taught me gumamit ng moisturizers as early as 12 years old. So I've been using moisturizers every day. Siguro may mga na-miss lang din akong days. But most of the days, I would like now, especially now, every single day, I would use moisturizers. 12, 13, Ang alam ko, pinakauna kong moisturizer na ginamit ng sa Pilipinas is Pond's. And if I remember correctly, it's yellow. Pond's Lemon. Yan. Hindi ko alam kung may Pond's pa din kayo. But I vividly remember the smell, brings back the good old days. So gustong-gusto ko siyang ginagamit kasi talagang feeling ko I'm dalagan-dalaga na ganyan. So that's my secret, moisturizer. Siguro mga 2-3 years ago lang talaga ako din and then nagdagdag ng sa skincare ko like the hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, sunscreen. I wish I started on sunscreen like way back kasi feeling ko parang hindi ko naman kailangan. Bata pa ako, may moisturizer naman. So, if I would go back, idadagdag ko talaga yung sunscreen. Especially now, yeah, may mga fine lines na. But I'm very grateful, my dad's genes and my mom's teaching. Maganda rin ang skin ng aking mom. And enhance din, sa kanya ko nakuha yung habit na really moisturize and kahit gano'n ka kapagod, you have to remove the makeup. Bago ka matulog, you have to cleanse. And now, yan, toner, basically facial wash, any soft, gentle facial wash, and then toner, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, moisturizer, and sunblock. Yeah, those are my staples for the skincare. And of course, nothing will beat a good night's sleep. Ako, I aim for at least 7 hours. That's my optimum. Kapag beyond that, parang ano na, hindi na optimize. Parang naanto ka pa din. Pag less than that, syempre, hindi rin optimum ang physical state. So, at least 7 hours for me. But usually 6. Pwede na din 6, pero 7 talaga is like, yung automatic ako mag-isip. So, nothing beats that. A good night's sleep and hydration. This is water. Wala siya. Nasa Starbucks lang siya, but this is water. Hydration. There's also like a computation how to get your ideal depende sa body weight. I just asked ChatGPT, sabi niya, like, my water bottle is like 700 ml. So I need to take like 3 to 4 of that every day. Lagi kong hindi na-achieve, usually two and a half. But hydration is super important. And syempre, ideally, walang stress. There you go. And this is also in connection to that. Salamat, Jamie. I don't know if Jamie is a Filipino. Uh, because in this video, my opening here is I said, I'm 40 and uh, I haven't worked like the traditional 9 to 5 for the past 5 years already. So that's why this person said, James said, I do not believe you're 40. Holy, you look amazing. Thank you. Of course, I consider that as a compliment. So thank you. Yes, this is a 1984 babies. Hello, 80s babies over there. And yeah, basically what I don't know. I think it's not just me. I think the 80s baby are basically aging well. I don't know what's our secret. I still feel like I'm just 21. I would always say that that's my age when I met my husband, so I'm gonna be stuck there. So yes, age is just a number. When I was younger, feeling ko pag 40, nasa 40s ka na, parang atanda mo na. Pero, oh my gosh, I'm 40 now, I'm turning 41 soon. So, I still feel young at heart. So, tama naman. Age is just a number. Diba? HIDD, yes, mabuhay ang 80s baby. Right? And then there's another one here. I think last two is let me see. This one's interesting. I think dalawa sila nito. Okay. Hindi na pala na-upload yung isa. Kasi, but basically this is a very interesting comment here. Sabi niya, you need to change uh, the battery in your smoke detector. I was like, what is she saying? Um, and then when I was scrolling, I saw another comment, something like this. Oh, yeah, she said, but you still can't change your smoke detector. And that's another lady. I was like, why? Two of them out of all the people who are commenting start, and I was like, um, what are they saying? And I was like, I thought tumutunog yung aming alarm ng fire alarm usually kasi nagte-test. So it was from this video. And I was like, I filmed that video here. So I look at the ceiling. I was like, was there a smoke detector? I was like, I was so confused. So I listened to the video again. Let's see here. So yeah, I listened to the video to find out kung anong sinasabi nila. And then towards like the first minute, na I realized what they're talking about. So I was talking, doing my Dyson Airwrap, and then biglang um, may tumunog na toot toot, but it's very faint. Kasi wala namang music yung video ko. Like very faint, and then after a couple of seconds, tumunog ulit. Sabi ko, oh, okay, I think yun yung they were referring to. And yes, it was actually our smoke detector. Pero kakapalit lang ng battery, actually. So sabi ko, the condo management just changed it. And I think, I don't know, something, it's glitching or something. Pero kakapalit lang yun. I wouldn't know. So the ladies basically are saying, you're saying, oh, this person here, sinasabi lang niya, I need to change the battery in our smoke detector. So, syempre, siguro that's her orientation and may experience siya doon. Ako naman, hindi ako aware. Well, alam ko nakakapalit lang, but I'm not aware na kapag tumutunog is you need to replace the battery kasi kaka-replace na ng battery. So, pinapalitan ulit namin. And the other lady said, hindi ko na siya na-upload sa area, but you still can change your smoke detector. I think what she's saying here is, you're saying na, you're making more now, pero hindi mo pa rin mapalit yung smoke detector. And it's funny because people will notice the most mundane things. And I find it funny. So I did not actually erase that one because in my comment section, because I conversed with that person. Sabi ko, did you hear any? Sabi ko, our condo management just recently changed it. So sometimes you really wouldn't know what people are actually paying attention to. When I saw my mentors and coaches ads, I was actually paying attention to the books in their bookshelves because sabi ko, I would know the type of person they are based on the books that they read, diba? So yeah, there you go. So those are just some of the fun, best, wildest comments so far from that section of my post. Let me see here. Uh, Angel, I'm only 20 or over 60 years old. Back pain. I feel you there. Yeah, I think I saw some memes or reels also about like that. Was it? I think from Layla Hermosi's uh, reel as well. She's like, I've already accomplished so many things in life, like back pain, joint pain, all the pain. Okay, there you have it. So that's some light go light for today. So yeah, I will now go to sleep. No, not really. I'll just wrap up. I know. I think I still need to. Oh, I need to send uh, contracts, more contracts. So we're very grateful. And I have yet to also catch up on some chats. Almost midnight now, but it's a weekend. So I'll see if I can catch up on some chats with my team. And thank you, everybody, for your patience for waiting. And of course, thank you for all of you who tuned in live in here. Jessica, Marston, Sheila, Angel, JDD, Coach Bex, congratulations. Whew. This is it, Pansit and Angel. There you go. And of course, to all of you who will be watching this on a replay. Sige, alisin na nga natin to. Para finished product. Ayan. Ayan. Parang ano, nakakatanda ng konti yung pagka-volume niya. Pero pag nag-lower down, ayan, uh, ayos na siya. Minsan, I would put this one instead. Ayan, parang ano, ayan, nakakabata ng konti ang headband. Let's put that. Hindi mapakali. Oh, another one, hindi ko pala makita yung comment na it's also funny. Sabi nung, exactly from the same ad here. If you notice my hair here, syempre, it's obviously it's still long. And then it's like a balayage na color. Actually, hindi siya balayage kasi nag-grow out na. So yung color niya nasa baba na. Tapos, syempre, I have natural black hair. So, yung roots niya, black. Tapos dito, parang pa-blonde effect. Sabi nung isang nag-comment, uh, parang in Tagalog, sabi niya, pero hindi mo mapada yung hair mo. Parang gusto niya sabihin, sinasabi mo, dami mong income, pero but your roots are showing already, something like that. I was like, I find it really funny kasi and I get her point. And, we are very visual creatures, and usually we tend to judge easily based on nakikita natin, diba? That's why, I also try my best to be presentable, not to impress anybody, but just to, it's also my way of showing respect to my audience, and at the same time, respect the craft, respect the work that I do, because I know I want to inspire people. Like, hey, even if I'm a busy mom of three staying home, I still find time to do self-care because when you feel good, when you are confident, you feel good, and it follows the energy, right? If That's why I take a little extra effort to look good, not to impress, but basically for myself to feel good. So I show more confident and much easier for me to share value to all of you. Diba? So, and nag-comment, hindi ko tinanong yung comment niya pero hindi ko na siya makita. So I told her, I get what you mean, but I was actually trying to grow my hair, my longer. Pinapahaba ko yung black area niya. Kasi nga, I wanted to have a shorter haircut like this. Kaya, this is actually, I have a hair color, but it's dark chocolate brown. So, pag ganito, mukha lang siyang black. Pero, pag under the light, medyo makikita mo siya, like pag sunlight, makikita mo yung pagka-chocolate brown niya. Kasi my goal is, sabi ko, para pag nag-grow yung roots, hindi na siya halata. Para wala na magko-comment. No, para ayoko nang mag-bleach. Well, as of now, it can change, Um, so that's why. Kaya, all dark na. Para low maintenance. Although, yeah, my mind can change. Pero sabi nga ng isang comments or video na nakita ko, it's a I think 6-year-old lady. She's into fashion, like that, hair and makeup. Sabi niya, if I can advise my younger self, I will definitely say na, try all the colors of, all, kung gusto mo magpakulay ng buhok, go. I-try mo lahat ng wild colors while you're still young. Because if you don't like it, then just kulayan mo lang ulit. Diba? At least you know, at least you have an idea how it looks like, and you're not gonna up, grow old thinking, what if? So you don't have any regrets. Like, live your life. Whatever makes you happy, of course, as long as you're not hurting anybody, right? Yes. There you go. Hey, Clarice. Para may lakad pa eh, no? Para matutulog lang na. Yeah, I'm not sure. Baka siya nag-delete. Nahiya na siya. Hey Mel, how are you? Awesome. So there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you again tomorrow. So I'm holding myself accountable for more consistency here online. Okay, there you have it. And see you again in another episode of our Go Live. Okay, so itutulog na natin tong hair na to. Tapos, alisin ko lang itong aking makeup. Very, very light. Okay, bye everybody. Have a great day. Good night, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you. Cheers.